similar, I think.
You
well,
think.
Okay.
Thank you, Trace.
It's a well-oiled machine here as we get into the pistol round between Fnatic and Mousesports, and it's a fast start. It will be the international squad eviscerating their opponents here towards the outside bomb site. A couple of kills, a bomb planted. Fnatic look like they're in a lot of trouble here. 5 players alive for Mousesports, bomb down, and that's a JW is the only savior for them as he does manage to crack open the skull of Voxic.
Yep, that's what needs to happen here. Now, flanks coming in from J-Dubs. Already putting the pressure on Mousesports, and we've got a kit and a smoke here. Flusha's got it, but Chris J, he's going to be in an angle. Flusha's kind of just tapping around, hoping to be able to actually get on that bomb in that smoke. Doesn't quite manage it, and now he's in a world of hurt. Nice shot on the edge of the smoke there from Flusha. But you got to give it to Mousesports. They've done everything right in this round. I like the change of pace, man. I like the change of pace that we've been getting here because it's just been so much of them playing slow.
More traditional setup for now. Voxic looking for an opportunity towards Ivy. JW might present himself, and he does. Takes off the shoulder of the Swede, and now Voxic finds him a 5-4.
Sick opening shot there from Voxic.
Yeah, that was great. I didn't think he stood a chance.
Man, they're just finding them and looking out every which way right now. Mousesports looking very comfortable on their map pick.
Damn.
Just rapping all over the place. Fnatic have no idea where to look. And the inside guys now, this is where you just kind of back off and cross your fingers and hope that you're going to be able to save your rifles. Bomb isn't even planted yet, though, so it's going to be a long slog here for the remaining Fnatic players.
That's the hard punish from the second round force buy as well. You know they haven't got the AWP. They don't have the incendiaries. It wasn't necessarily a rush, but it was certainly fast-paced.
I'm not liking
Voxic
out here alone like this. This is silly. Why is he presenting an opportunity for the op?
He'll hit it. Well, okay.
Why is he presenting an opportunity for them to actually get away with an op here now?
You are dead right. I guess he's just feeling it, getting carried away, too excited, and you're right. He's just giving up an all for free there. That is not really good enough.
Now there's pressure on Kerrigan. Kerrigan's got to find this op now. You can't let Fnatic, you know that you've got Fnatic on the ropes. You can't let Fnatic get away with an op for free like this. They just spent all of their money. So let's see. Kerrigan is in position, though. He might be able to catch him if he's patient, quiet. Golden might be in for a bit of a rough surprise here, and this could be Kerrigan saving the day, making up for his teammates' mistakes, but Golden realizes the timing is there. Beautiful shot.
Well then.
Yeah, this is that is so good for Fnatic. They get the op for free.
Yeah, with the loss bonus now a maximum as well. So they've got an somewhat. Mousesports know the orb's been given up, and Voxic will be looking for the first pick. Looking for the ladder positions. They're going to spot one, but there it is. Brolan, the young Swedish star, gets his first kill of the game. It's an impactful one as well. The sniper of Mousesports removed. JW spots 2 towards Ivy. Drops the smoke. He's going to get Kerrigan. Not quite. Lovely shot from the in-game leader there. Smoke goes down, and he pounces towards the backtracks. Golden can only sit back and wait, but Brolan gets another through the smoke. That's big work here, but the trades keep on coming. Chris J makes his way out of Ivy. Can he detect Golden on the other side? Of course he can. It's Chris J. Grims with the MP9. Nothing can be done, and Mousesports have stuck the landing after their blunder in the previous round. Flusha, he'll have an MP9, and there's almost nothing that can be done about this. Frozen watching the flanks. Here's the bomb. He'll go plant it now, and Flusha just looking to recover any weaponry.
Yep, he's going to make his way over to A main here and see if he can pick up this op.
They can't just leave that there, surely.
It looks like they're going to do it, and that
He's
could come back to bite
him.
Flusha could, yeah. Or Flusha could 1v3 him. I mean, Flusha can op. If he sees the chance.
Oh, that's annoying me. They've just left it there.
Yeah. So
at least hide it.
Now Flusha realizes. So let's see. I mean, he could get in here and hope for an exit. That really would be greed.
Oh, he's baiting them with the snipe. He's left on the ground. He's like rubbing his hands like, you know, you need that, boys. You're going to have to pick it up eventually, and I know it as well. How many of you are going to take down with me? As soon as Rob picks up the AWP, that's when he's going to take him down. This is so cool from Flusha. Sure, it's not going to win the round, but, oh, it's exciting. Where will this lead? So he knows they have to get the AWP still, and they're not going to be checking this whatsoever. They have to pick it up. There's no doubt about it.
Flusha is always one step ahead. He always knows what's going on. He is one of the brightest players in this game. And there you go. Not enough time to come and hunt him down, and he is going to save the AWP. What a sick play from Flat. Look at that grid! Look at that grid!
This is like, we've got the AWP again, boys. Partial buy. They've got enough to win a round again. Brolan opened things out. Great shot towards Voxic, but overall, they give the AWP up again. I'm not sure why they're not cognizant of that fact. It's like, that's the most valuable weapon on train. It's the most AWP-centric map I can think of, to be honest with you. Yeah. And you've got to... It's worth its weight in gold.
Brolan holding close pop right now. We'll see if he finds a target to take a shot at. Oh, there it is. Ice damage dealt to Rops. Rops saw him there too, so I mean, this is getting a little bit dicey. Brolan going to walk into it. Finds the headshot. Brolan is... I'm absolutely just overjoyed to see Brolan on the main stage now. He is a monster. He's young talent from Sweden. Chris is just making noise, but the thing is with Fnatic, they know that this is only coming from one guy. There's just one set of nades coming in here. So they haven't peeled off of the B site yet. They're not falling for it. And so Flusha still ready, waiting. It's all on decision here and a little bit of luck. He's got to be looking at the right place at the right time. Hits the flick headshot to start it off. Sprays down Kerrigan. 1-for-1 trade. That's good enough for Fnatic. Golden with the rotation in, maintaining the man advantage. And Brolin on the flank. Just going to be down to Chris J now, and they know exactly where he's coming from because they knew the nades had to come over from somewhere towards A main.
5 seconds.
Get out. Get out. And Fnatic on the board, and in such a fine way. 4 players surviving, 2 ops saved, a Krieg as well. Yeah. It's Christmas come early, Henry.
It is, and now they've planted their flag on D train. So Fnatic convert this, they're right back in business.
Yeah, and now that they've got money on the board, it's a little bit more difficult for Mousesports to go for the all-out aggression.
Damn.
This time around, Rop's not going to be caught off guard. He was ready and waiting for it. No jump peek to take damage and give Brolin the chance. It's like, just come and take this fight, bro. I'm ready for you.
The CT's now to find a frag in response. Golden's taking it upon himself to find it. In-game leader strikes. He'll find Voxic. That's a great pick with the AWP. Back to a 4-on-4. Still difficult for the CTs to hold, but they've got that double AWP setup because they have 2 turrets on either side of the map here. Kerrigan helps himself towards that inside bomb site. That really isn't an ideal Molotov. He wanted that to go towards Connector. Instead, burns his toes, and he might have to cancel his intentions.
Oh, that's so tough for Kerrigan. That's so annoying.
Oh, I think he was setting up a fake either way. So it was a smoke, then a Molotov towards Connector, take vision away and space, and then his teammates are getting ready to go outside. So it still will happen, but it won't be as effective.
Smoke to alley. That's going to block off JW. Let's see it now. Crims, once again, which way is he looking? He knows somebody's on the train close. Kerrigan going to take that fight, takes a bullet to the face. 3-on-3. Chris J going to make his way up through the smoke, going to get that plant. JW can't quite spot him, but he's hoping to punish him on the way out. Yep, sure enough. Hits the shot. Man advantage now for Fnatic going into the retake. And Mousesports, they're in a bit of a tight spot. JW, bold peek. Drops frozen, and that's Rops left all alone now for Mousesports, and it's going to be a tough ask for him. He's only got 9 HP in a 1v3, and they're already defusing. Bomb is not planted for him, and Flusha finds him out in the open. So 2 rounds on the board for Fnatic. Seems like they weathered the initial storm there, Henry. Oh, didn't save the second op there.
They did not. They can afford it, but it's still a massive talking point going forward.
So Brolin once again here into pop. Kerrigan ready with the pop. A little bit of an HE. Hey, get out of there, Brolin. Nice flash, and now Rops has got the angle. Brolin was close enough to hear that, though, so he knows that something's amiss. Smoke going to go down, blocking it. Brolin whips around. Rops through the smoke, though, with the trade. So big. And it's a 4-on-4 now. Golden out in the open, trying to take the fight to him. Crims with the Krieg takes down Voxic. Man advantage now for Fnatic. There you go, Fnatic, man. They're getting hype.
They've got a 3-on-2 advantage. A minute remaining here. You can see them playing up close and personal with the rifle is there. They're not letting them out of that pop dog position. It's up to Chris J and Rops now. The Estonian's already got himself 2 frags to his name, and Chris J, he'll be looking for any opening picks. He is fantastic with his career. Let's see if we can find another frag for him. Can't quite control the spray. Golden will take him down. And Rops, he is fantastic in the clutches, but this is a very difficult one on D-Train. He's got to recover that bomb. CTs know where it is. Ops on his position, but the shot will be missed. I don't think he'll get much further in this position. He'll Molotov towards Pop Dog, trying to find some self-preservation here, but unfortunately for him, there's no time to really run back towards inside and plant the bomb. He has to commit, and that's another whiffed Molotov on the Mousesports side.
Where does he keep getting them?
He's got like 6
like,
bottles of gin there.
Have another. 9 seconds, and once again, Rops finds himself alone and saving. Rough break here for Mousesports. Real strong start. I mean, it is T-side trains. I mean, they've already got 5 rounds on the board. They've got room ahead of them here to work. The pressure is on Fnatic to try and regain control. Ground down to a halt here, Mousesports. They're changing up that pace, slowing it down, and it seems like Fnatic are comfortable. Do decide to go towards Ivy. Golden's not going to be set up here, and if he is patient and if he waits it out, Mousesports could just run right in. Never mind. There's Chris J catching Golden in the open. That's that Krieg, though, man. It's just...
You couldn't do that with an AK, right? You couldn't make it look that clean.
No, you need to have... I mean, you would have to have the op over there, and so there's a risk involved keeping your op on that angle. But now with the Krieg, you can hold those angles that ops used to hold, and then... Boom. All right, here we go. This is looking good for Mousesports.
Yeah, you are dead on there. We'll talk about that after this round, perhaps. This one's just heating up. 5-on-3. Molotov's down. Nice bit of control here for Mousesports. They haven't posted a round. I lost the last 4, so this is looking very good for them. With JW, he doesn't go down without a fight. He's deploying Incendiary. The wall bangers are coming through, trying to deny that plant, but it does come in. Still a 4-on-3, but Crim's closer to bomb side. JW, just unrelenting with his shot to the AWP. Robs gets a crucial frag towards Crims. That should be the round in itself, if not now. Flusher down to the 1v1, but it's one of the most difficult retakes on the outside bomb site. We'll see whether he can pull this one off. Might have to be going for the full defuse here. Frozen will have to spring into action, and Flusher looks like he's got his number. Doesn't hit the crucial headshot here. Doesn't go for the full defuse just yet. Up the ladder he goes, and now Frozen knows he has the advantage.
Let's see it. Who hits the shot? Flusher gets it. I think he's got time.
He has.
Oh, so close.
He's got it.
Oh, man.
That's sick from Flusher.
Heartbreaker, man. That's a heartbreaker from Mousesports. You can see Kerrigan kind of shaking his head there, not happy about it one bit.
Yeah.
Flusher is still, it's just insane, his level. He's always been a god, but I mean, to take a long break the way he has, and then come back, that reset, that refresh.
T-Sata train Frozen, looking to maul the outside defense, but they're making this clumsy. Out through the smokes they go one by one. Brolan more than willing to take him down, as he will be dropped in the end, but he does dink Rops in the process. That's him down to 10 HP. Chris J now 0. Fnatic are looking very strong after losing the initial 5 rounds. This is looking good for 6 in a row. Voxic, the only one that can save them here, takes another bullet to the face. They are done for. They try to go into the fast-paced gameplay again, but Fnatic read it well. They're more than ready.
Work. They are now going to go for the push. Straight up aggression. And again, Brolan. And he can pick up a Krieg now. AW, wallbang attempts coming in from JW, but it's too late. Brolan should be able to work his way up. Did he manage to pick it up? No, he's got an AK. Never mind, it was an AK.
Brolan's old school. He doesn't need the Krieg. He likes the AK. Flusher, though, that's impressive. He is the master of the cheesier weapons, you know. He always has been his entire career. Yes. He loves that. Him and JW, they love using the SMGs, the UMPs, anything you can give them, they'll be able to make it work. And that's an excellent display now as Fnatic hunt for 7 in a row. 5-on-2. JW, perfect position to get at least 1 frag out of this. Chris J might be able to pre-fire him, but he's seen him. He knows what's going on here. The boost, he reads it so well. Takes off the head of the Dutchman, and now Voxic in a lot of trouble. He might be able to get 1 kill out of this, but that would be about it. JW wallbangs him. That is unbelievable.
What is going on? half, and then we all ride along on the pistol round and see, are Mousesports able to turn it around, or do Fnatic run away with this early on? Nice spray from Crims. Chris J walked right into that one. That's a tough break for Chris. He did everything right, but Crims wins that duel. Oh, no, Robs! Half his damage, and Golden sprays them through. Oh, man. Everything is going Fnatic's way now. They are just really shutting the door in Mousesports' face. 2-man advantage. Kerrigan sneaking his way out onto lower. Gets spotted, though. Flusher and Crims working together, the deadly duo.
Pretty desperate from Kerrigan. Just trying to help himself towards lower, trying to set something up. He gets a pick. Maybe he pulls a rotation for his 2 teammates towards outside who have the bomb, but it doesn't work out. It's so telegraphed. That's what they're doing. They get to fight their way out of this one. And Voxic, he does deliver a couple of kills now. Gives them a chance. It took an individual moment of greatness there, but he's got an opening. Can they get the bomb planted? 45 seconds remain. They can take their time. Yeah,
they can, exactly. They have time to play with. You're right. It's the last smoke going down, though, so this is going to be the last of their grenades. Unless they can pick one up somewhere.
Backstab, though. That's going to be everything. JW and Voxic will have to go toe-to-toe towards that main entrance. Voxic will need the ace at this point to close this one out. What an ace it would be. There's a chance, but Crims gets him in the back. And try as they might, at this stage, the only round that are getting close is when an individual is stepping up and going absolutely nuts to even get them close to a round. It was still a 2-on-1, which is pretty comfortable in the end for Fnatic.
Why is he not saving the AWP? Right? And that's like, oh, yeah, it's the 15th round. Right, right.
The Kriegs, unfortunately for us, are the most valuable weapon on the entire map. So it's things are getting weird around here these days.
He looked like he was picking it up in the last round, but he body blocked it. Crims, that's brutal. As bad as it gets. And there's the shot to open it up. JW holding the angle, not realizing that Voxic had already made it past. Now some magic coming in from Brolan. Does the damage, and this is looking great for Mousesports. 5 alive here for Mousesports. Still, Fnatic getting picked off one after the other.
Well then. They did say they felt very ill coming into this tournament. They've got a few casualties within their ranks.
Who was that?
Mousesports. They said like 3 players are actually quite ill right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they've done well to get 6 rounds on the board, but they know this wasn't a good half still. Like, let me tell you, Kerrigan knows this did not go well for them. They had a good pistol victory. They had a nice round 15 here, but they lost 9 rounds in a row on the T side of their map pick. So not ideal, but still a decent scoreline. They can definitely come back and win this one. They're going to have to pull the socks up after the halftime break and work out what exactly was going wrong there. Why couldn't they find the coordination? To be fair, I think it's more Fnatic just playing out of their minds. They just looked like such a solid, well-organized unit there. And similar to what Avangard were presenting yesterday, everyone's just on top of the T's as soon as they try and get out any of their choke points.
I'm just waiting for Flusha to put his Desert Eagle 0.50 on the table and watch Mousesports precipitate into shrinking.
0.50.
Duel in the back. They have that info now. And Fnatic, Golden calling for a rotation. Golden calling to adapt here. They are not going to commit to the lower side. Instead, they are going to go out onto the main side here. Proland, though, the flank working out perfectly. Once again, the young gun. But Rops makes the plays. Triple for him. Looking for the quad. He's going to get it. Now the ace. Can he pull it off? Come on, Rops. Haven't got an ace yet so far this tournament. Crims just doing his thing. 1v2, perfectly capable. Long range gets nailed. And there it is. Rops with the ace.
Beat him to the pin.
And so Fnatic now, instead, it's going to be nades. Trying to set the tempo here. Roland taking point with the Krieg. What does he do to clear it out? Crims is going to win the duel versus Chris J. Spots the man on train, but frozen through the smoke. Guns Roland down. We're into a 4-on-4 now. They've traded. Crims looking to catch Kerrigan out. Kerrigan going to swing wide. Wow. Crims hits the headshot.
Well, that's that then. Very quick round outside, and that's exactly what you do when you know the money's low. We've talked about it before in the
sports. What do we got in terms of money right now? It's looking pretty grim.
Yeah,
this is just their first round loss.
Really do a stellar job. We'll see what can be done as smokes are deployed, flashbangs as well. Brolam with that Molotov, looking to get aggressive here. Remember, no AWPs to take him down, so he has full reign of the outside bomb site. Towards E-Box he goes, and CT's trying to play up close and personal. Heads up Counter-Strike here. They know they need to play in front of the smokes, and Chris J finds one. That's E-Box under control. And they will be towards inside now as Vox has to perform. He at least maintains the man advantage, 4 versus 3. Voxic, though, he's the only player towards inside. That means Fnatic can get the bomb down, no problem, start getting deep down the back lines here. Crims knows he needs to find a couple of kills, and look how much time he's got to do this. Smoke down towards the connector position. Great shot there. CT spawn is his, but he's got players all around him. Needs to reposition. Nice work from Kerrigan, and now that's going to be the round, surely. JW, he's good in these scenarios, but he's got a lot of work to do now. AWP, 2 versus 1.
Yeah, 1v2 like this exactly. Now he's on the upper side, and there's no smoke. There's nothing here to help Mousesports. Oh, that's the shot you have to hit if you're JW. Now this is pretty much in the bag. Clutch play from JW. Double down a man, taking over the inside stations to get the win.
That's perfect. And JW, remember, he's like a 3 versus 1 there. He knows he has to find that first frag, and then Kerrigan, he's already got 2 massive frags in this round, but he didn't even have a helmet. The Glock just completely eats through him there. That could be it. They've got to take another eco. I think Voxy.
So everything that Fnatic does right now is going to put more and more pressure on Mousesports, and JW with the hungry shot. Roland out in the open as well, pouncing, catches Frozen in the middle of nowhere. This time, Woxic will win that duel. And Kerrigan catches Golden pushing through the smoke. So Rops decides it's time to go up into the brown halls, and Flusha just tells him that's a bad idea. Man advantage maintained for Fnatic. That got a bit chaotic. That was all over the place. Counting on Lady Luck to carry you through. Woxic, that's the shot he had to hit versus Flusha, who got caught off guard. And now it's a 2v2. They know what's up. Fnatic already out onto the A site. Kerrigan here, the timing is everything, and he's going to catch him. Nades in hand. Oh. Nades in hand. That is a gift.
They knew what they had to do there. The fact that Voxic showed himself towards that inside bomb, there's the smoke down lower. They won't necessarily have to use it. You can see them actually sending in 1 player. That's Flusha. They were going to go outside regardless. Golden at the end. In-game leaders are the ones looking for these cues. Bits of information all the time. It could be brutal here. Voxy take his scope away from the Ivy position for a second. If Golden swings now, I dare say he's got him, but he's so fast. As I mentioned, he's able to recover in time. And Frozen, I think he wins around from this position alone. You just don't have time to sweep out the heaven position. He'll be able to come out eventually and not even deny the plant. That's interesting. Bronan will fall back, but surely Frozen gets the kill here. Just about. It's a scrappy one, but doesn't take any damage.
Yes, but man advantage for Mousesports. Still, they have information on one of them. Crims is going to catch Rops here in a moment. And so it's a 2-on-2, and they have info on 1. So, and they know that Woxic is back alley as well. So this is still a situation that Fnatic should be winning now. They have all the info that they need. They're putting the pressure out. Perfect flash. It's really going to put the pressure on. Frozen, he's in a tight spot. And now he's got to get on this. And do they even have a kit? Frozen's got a kit at least. Woxic's going to be the one watching. Woxic hits the shot on Crims. This is a real, but if they get the kill, Crims, so close.
He's got it,
He's got it, barely.
Oh, that was insane. 14-10 now. Here's the replay. Voxic, like I said, he wasn't ready for that Ivy shot, but look at the flick. He's so quick. He saves the day once again.
I wanted to see the one before that. We knew that one was dead already. We knew what happened there. I wanted to see the one before. Where did the two that was still alive? The first one to go down for Fnatic. How did that kill happen? Because they should have had the info on where he was playing from. Watching on the pressure, though. And they're just charging through. Chris J this time wins the duel versus Golden. Hey, Chris J coming up ahead. There's a triple for him. Exactly what needs to happen here for Mousesports. Fnatic getting blasted in the face. Now we get into the slow pace because it is a 2-on-5 for Fnatic, and Flusha and Crims, I mean, lethal in their own right, but this, even for them, it's a tall order. There it is, missed it, and that's the bomb down as well. So Flusha now, if you really wanted to talk about impossible situations, this would be one of them.
Yeah, I think this...
Can you manage to get at least a kill or two here? They're going to be watching for it. Sure enough, there's the first one on Frozen. I think he had the idea that Chris J was holding the second one as well, looking for it, taking the shot long range, wishing he had a Krieg, and this is not the case. Voxic still going to get a very healthy buy here.
Yeah, absolutely true. Well, Mousesports, though, as you mentioned, it's never too late to come online, and now managing to post 3 rounds in a row. Chris J with a brutal 3K towards the main entrance here. The spray control is magnificent. And just to get the 4th as well. X-Lane here, he can't play as aggressively, of course, but he can hit shots from the backtracks if required. And it looks like an outside play coming through. The ball making its way towards that position. We have got one player in the form of JW towards Ivy. Voxy misses the key shot. Frozen close with the UMP towards E-Box. Does damage, but it's sloppy. And Karrigan will bring things still to a 3 versus 2. He's on the bomb side now with the AK-47. And down he goes. Surely know exactly where he is. Flashbanged out of position. And now Rops in the 3 versus 1. And one of the most difficult clutch scenarios you can imagine.
Nigh impossible, right? Moment here.
No lost bonus either, remember. Voxic and Frozen will be struggling to cash.
To keep in mind, and Golden getting ready to get boosted over. Voxic holding the angle.
Yo! Maybe not. That's a bit too much.
And now, which angle are you gonna peek? Are they gonna peek at the same time? Is it a 2-for-1? Nicely done. Not expecting that op. No reason for Crims to expect that op over there.
Yeah, fair play.
Karrigan. Oh, and Chris going aggro towards main as well. Mousesports making all the right calls.
Trying to bait it out. Frozen with the UMP needs to be very careful. He doesn't need this frag.
Does he manage to barely... Yeah, looking like so close.
There it is. Flash out will be taken care of eventually. A clean round for Mousesports, just what the doctor ordered at this point. I don't think they need to force into any of these rounds coming up. They might as well take an eco here and let the money build back up. You can see that all right.
But I'm pretty sure they'd rather enjoy the paycheck and the trophy.
Yeah, me too.
So, tough one ahead here, but let's see. Mousesports showing some grit. Chris J not going to win the duel versus Flusha. And there's the follow-up from Crims. Rarely does he lose a duel like that. Crims maybe letting him down. 4v4. Karrigan takes Golden point blank. Frozen over the top, and it's looking likely we are going to be getting overtime because, yep, sure enough, Rops charges in, and he's there to save his team. Flusha on the flank, but it's a 1v3, 1v4. Bomb has been planted, but it's already getting diffused, and that's it. We're going for more rounds, Henry. We're going for more rounds.
All the rounds. Here comes the bonus round at this point. We are going to be going 15-15, and advantage Mousesports now. They remain on this. This stage is going to be Chris J opening things up. And it's a fast approach for Fnatic, but this hasn't been working out for them. As soon as the rifles got close towards this main entrance, that's when Chris J has been shutting them down time and time again. M4 is looking incredibly strong, smoke down, and now it looks like Fnatic are in a world of trouble, but Flusha gets them out of it. That's a 3-on-3. Sniper in an awkward position for JW, but Karrigan anything but. He hits the shot that's required, and now they have the advantage once again.
That's exactly my advantage, but the flank coming in from Flusha. Gonna catch that one every day of the week. He knows where Frozen's coming from, but Rops in connector quick. Gets the kill. 30 seconds on the clock here for JW to maneuver with. And it looks like he may just want to stick the plant. Frozen playing it very carefully, not wanting to fall into the trap of a bait. And so JW now going to have the time to back off, and it's looking like Rops even just changing up the angle wholeheartedly. Oh, doubling up on Pop Dog. This could definitely catch JW off guard, not expecting 2 targets, but if they're out in the open when he takes the peek, Rops just got by, just snuck by, and so it may not even work. Needed to see the first body there, but now that JW finds it, he's going to be expecting Rops from a different angle anyway. And now he knows JW. Going for it, sticking it.
He's done it. Oh,
No,
he got off it. He didn't believe it.
Off.
He had it. It was one more second on it. That was enough. And JW just toying with him now. He knows he's got this one. See ya, Frozen. Once again. Oh, I like that from JW. Now the Swedes are getting loud. Flusher first, and now JW. He can't catch a break in the 1 versus 1s. JW, though, he couldn't have played that any better. It was down to 1 second. He had just held that defuse. He had it, but he doubted it at the last possible second. He came off the bomb.
We'll see. We shall see. They've learned enough. Wims, that sucks.
Yeah. That's the most interesting thing about it all. You're training the young players, and they're going to eventually replace you, you know? They're going to fade you out, and that's going to be the grim reality for some of the old players, but for now. It's
looking like nades into inner side here. Mousesports know it. They're not hesitating. Rotations coming through. There's an opening here for Fnatic, but they have to go fast. Rob's changed up his position. He's going to be able to get taken out. Thought he was going to get at least 1 kill, but Flusha and Golden opening up the site. 3-on-3. Quick flank coming in, however, from Chris J. This time there's no JW to stop it. And will JW be realizing? Yes, it's looking like they will. Running face first into each other. Who's going to pull the trigger? It's going to be Chris. Not realizing what was going on, but Golden's still alive. Plenty of health as well. And the Krieg in hand. He is lethal. He is lethal at this point. Does he realize where Woxic is coming from? Woxic is up close, and he could catch him looking the wrong way. And that's what's going to happen. The big spray from, whoa, he can't get it done. Golden so close.
Oh, Vox is still not happy with that, is he? I can't tell. It looks like it's around, but it doesn't look like it's happy scenes in the Mousesports camp. Damn.
Annoying. So annoying for Mousesports, but Fnatic have also used a lot of them. Oh, Golden with the flash in. Brolan, good support there. I love that function that they finally put that in. If you can see like a flash support coming in.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
That is such a brilliant addition to the game.
So Golden completely locks down the Ivy position, goes to Pop Dog, gets himself 2.5 kills. Like, this is unreal. Okay, then. Well, I'll take that all day long. Fnatic looking to get, not series point, map point in this round in the 5-on-3. Mousesports slowing things right down here. Time is of the essence, though. 30 seconds on the clock, and that's a free kill for Brolan. Doesn't get much easier than that for him. And there it is. That's going to be it. Frozen. 5 versus 1. Mousesports under a lot of trouble here. Needs 2 rounds in a row to stay alive and get to double overtime.
Let's see it. It's the first shot.
All these kills inconsequential, though. Even if you get all 4 on their opponent's pick.
Yeah, exactly. This is really going to ramp it up on Mousesports. Well, we've seen a bit of everything these days, Henry. I mean, yesterday, Nip just, they were winning each other's picks. It was all over the place. So I don't write anybody off now. It seems all these teams are very even. And that's going to suck for Brolan. But he wins the duel. So frustrating for Robs.
A key scalp to take.
And that's a Krieg as well, given over to Brolan. Don't want to give that guy a Krieg.
Definitely not.
Does he switch it? Oh, he might not be wanting to make the noise. I don't know. We'll see, because right now it's going to be Mousesports trying to go for the lower site. Flusha is here. He's got Golden backing him as well. And Flusha swings wide as well. Off angle here from Flusha. Really trying to draw him into the open. He's going to look for it, but the chiming, it doesn't work out for him. Now he's kind of stuck. Chris could challenge, but he does be able to dodge back. Shot coming in from Brolan, looking for the follow-up, and Frozen and Kerrigan are the ones striking back. Man advantage now for Mousesports. Crims has to find a kill quick. Kerrigan dancing on the edge, doesn't realize that he's been scoped at. And JW still hunting for shots, but Crims hits the headshot, looking for the follow-up, and he gets it too! This is it. Man advantage now for Fnatic. JW up close with the M4, goes for the peek, and hits it! Clean, as you please.
How's he done that? He picked up the M4 as well. It's Frozen. Unfortunately for him, he normally...
It's going to happen. The dream duo, Henry Greer, similar. In my arena, woo! Let's get it going.
Thank you, Trace Saranthus. Doesn't know my name, of course, but only knows 7. But that's fine because, you know, it's common. And whoa, okay, straight into the action we go. Straight up short, no hesitation on the side of Fnatic.
Stack.
And that's...
GG.
Well,
it's over.
That's a quick round.
Yeah, it's you got to save your armor. That's got to be one of the most underwhelming pistols you'll ever see.
That was Arnaud Loic Pierre Massonat. So it's like,
beautiful.
But then they didn't give me mine. That's what I don't get. Why'd you have to go?
Flush is going down with the
Flush is just going down with the bomb. Okay, then.
I don't think he had armor, so every single one, but he didn't necessarily win any of them, which is a problem for a player like him who relies on that sort of momentum-based gameplay, getting fired up and winning clutches as they open things up with a banana. Opening frag with the AT there. Nice work from Kerrigan and Frozen. Didn't have to spot a player before they find an exploded Golden at the bottom. In-game leader removed.
You see the results of the carnage. Straight down. Rollout nearly gets the 180, but it was a crossfire setup, and Woxic will take that shot. Looked like he was going to take Chris J out easy. But Woxic, yep, maintain the crossfire. I like the aggressive holdover to here towards A from Mousesports. Yeah. Don't let Fnatic walk up for free. Put some pressure on him. 2 players still holding over here towards B, although 1 is in CT. There's an opening here potentially for Fnatic. Weird smoke going in, but now we'll get the CT smoke, and Flusha trying to figure out, can he work his way through here? Can he get the pressure up on Frozen? Frozen's going to be alone. They've managed to get the mollies, but they're running through mollies themselves. Flash is going up, and Fnatic is looking like a bit of a wonky round. It's JW now in a 1v4. Doesn't have the bomb. Has to walk through the smoke to come after Kerrigan or go after Frozen, and that's pretty much going to snuff it. Yep, not even going to be able to pick up Kerrigan, unfortunately for him.
JW twice is going to make sure he's a little bit more passive this round.
It seems like Woxic loves to be. Oh, the shots through. Had that been a UMP, and there it is. Golden collects the kill. Had that been a UMP in the hands of Flusha, though, we might have lost Kerrigan straight off the bat.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much damage he did there either. Golden's down to 15, but it's through the smokes. He can't really relay that information to his teammates at all. It's a disappointing opening frag. Chris J knows he needs to bring one back, and he's in a prime position to do so. Nice headshot, but he receives one in the same respect. He goes down to only 56, however. Woxic making things work with the AWP towards the banana side.
That's the shot you gotta hit. JW, unfortunately for him, no headshot, and so it is Woxic surviving. And Woxic gonna rotate back over. There is a window here now of opportunity to get onto this B site, though. Smoke goes down, trying to create some room here. Anti-flashes as well. Brolan, though, will get that smoke down on CT, and now they're gonna go for the push. Crim's trying to find his way in. Frozen ready for him. Frozen catches him, and it's a one-way smoke, essentially. So clever. Creating the opportunity to gun him down without even being...
So not only does it deny the vault up into first oranges, it gives you that nice angle as they're walking in as well. That's kind of a genius if it works out in that sort of middle. Kerrigan and Frozen playing outside the bomb side as well. They've got a smoke to protect them, and JW spotted towards the underpass. He'll be removed.
Sick work. Frozen, though, an attempt at a trade there from Fnatic on the other side of the map. That was so close. Frozen, luckily for him, he'll be able to dodge short as well. And Rops in pit, finally going to see some action, maybe? It's been a bit quiet for Rops. Chris not blinded by that at all. That's nightmare fuel. Golden there to trade, though. 1 for 1, but it's still a man advantage for Mousesports in the round. And it's looking like that bomb is going to make its way up second mid towards the apartments. They've cleared it out, and so Rops really is going to get to
go even further. Rops has spotted him. Very clinical in his takedown there. Preemptive smoke to protect him from any Molotovs to make their way towards the pit position. And he can use it a bit of a one-way on the bike as well. The nade hurts, but he's still absolutely fine. He can still battle for a frag here, but surely going to be sprayed down. Crims will find an opening, but that's about it. Flashbang doesn't affect Woxic too much, but the AWP reset comes in, and he will find both kill armor, smokes, flashes, but overall, it will still essentially be a low buy.
I wanted to see the set.
On either side, Flash on 21, Woxic firing off shots through the half wall, nothing landing though, and more grenade damage coming through, but it's Kerrigan with the first kill.
What a fantastic lockdown coming in here from Mousesports. Wherever Fnatic go, they are not finding any luck, any joy here. Chris J on the other side of that smoke. Shots going through. Flusha is low, but Rops and Chris getting lit up at the same time on short. Do they find any HE damage? There it is. JW wins the duel versus Woxic. That was top and end, it looked like, but there's the flank coming in from Rops. Gets boosted up and catches JW looking the wrong way.
This is great from Mousesports.
They're always maintaining the man advantage, and that's what's so key about this. It's not allowing Fnatic to put themselves in an even situation where they will have a significant edge. That's a big one. Crims catches the smoke. Frozen's taking advantage of it. He's going to be right up close. Smoke comes out and block off CT. He doesn't care. He's right here on the edge, and he doesn't get the shot. Brolan with the entry. Massive kill. Crims finds Kerrigan. That was such a big kill from Brolan.
Yeah, that was everything. That decided the round in itself. The fact he gets that sort of entry, Kerrigan's stuck in a smoke, nothing. So you'll drop, when you die in Counter-Strike, you don't drop all your grenades, you'll drop one of them, being the most expensive. Banana control once again. Trying to be gabbed by Flush. He's one of the absolute best at getting this, but Kerrigan, he'll challenge and actually come out on top this time. It's frantic, but it is to be an advantage in terms of manpower and HP for Mousesports now. 5 on 3, Crim's low as well. Chris J holds strong towards the arch, and he's brave to fire in the M4, and that's why, because you can see the... Well, Vox is going to shut them down already. Oh, okay, Brolan. This guy is actually unreal. Like, there's not many players that can hit those sort of shots. That's sick. Like, Voxic had every advantage going for him there. Brolan continues his rampage round towards the arch. No signs of slowing down just yet. Rob's cowering in the corner. The only player towards A right now. All towards the graveyard, and that's where he'll remain as they slam him down. It's going to be a 3-on-2 now. Still a chance here. Frozen, a very capable player in these scenarios, but Brolan, he's got full control of library. He hasn't written any books, let me tell you. He's looking for more and more frags here. Kerrigan surely done for, and he absolutely is. Taken down by the Krieg once again. Frozen hoping there's an opportunity for a quick frag here, but he's been denied everything. Brolan so young, but still seems so experienced.
So great, too. Brolin, you see the discipline. He doesn't show himself in Library. He realizes that Frozen could be on Arch, so doesn't show himself until a little bit later here. Now he's taking a peek that his teammates have got... he's got a little bit of help here from the teammates, and the bomb's about to go up. And so getting a little frag hungry, and he will pay for it. Frozen, that's it. That's the best you're going to get. And it's actually pretty solid, because in a key round like this where, you know, Fnatic are actually starting to get a couple of wins together, the kills matter. Wow, they even dropped.
Look that they're out of it. Voxic had them and the lock and key towards that Arch side, and then Brolan gets one through the swim. But Chris J offered that one up, and then it's a quick 180. Oh, it's just brutal. And then Carrigan, fair play, could do nothing about that.
Tough to see, though, being gained across the map here for Fnatic. They got that top banana control, and now they've got apartments. They're ready to go. 35 seconds on the clock. And now let's see. Perfect positioning here from Rops. Bomb gets dropped. Did it manage to drop down? No, it didn't drop down into the pit either. So they have to commit to this JW. He has to go in leaping in, but this is the worst case scenario. When this happens, it is so tough to come back from it on the T side. You are stuck. And this is one way to bring it back. Flesha catches one of the rotators. Kerrigan is down, but that's still three players alive on the A side here for Mousesports. A real tall ask. He needed to get that kill on Woxic. JW now all by his lonesome, and not for long. Rops puts him out of his misery.
And they go one step further here. The Orc coming out. A rare appearance there for Kerrigan. It's a bit of a strange setup overall. Chris J with the MP7. He's one of the few players still using the weapon. We'll see if he's a player that always goes in with CZ no armor, Deagle no armor, and he understands that he's not the star of the team, but this is a little bit odd now. Okay, Brolan should go down. Oh my goodness. Well, Samuel, you said he needed the Kree. He can make it work with anything.
Yeah,
so don't worry
or
about
Brolan just kills everything anyway.
Don't even worry about it, mate. It's all good. And there it is. 3 kills now exchanged between the two teams. It's the man advantage for Fnatic. Brolan, it's a shame they couldn't really do much of that. They did have an opportunity to pounce, but now it's time to fall apart. Frozen's going to get at least one here. Damn. Okay, they're walking through the smoke. Questionable decisions here for Fnatic. I think they've given this one up for free, but they have found at least one in return. Vox is quickly behind them, holding their heels as they do. I think if they've got a smoke for CT, they do. But they need to be very aware that Vox is coming in. I think this is a Mousesports round all day long.
I agree. They all have the drop. Kerrigan with the molly.
Take their time.
And now Woxic's going to be here to deny the plant. Really tough. Flusha's got a deagle. Unless he hits a 1 dig on Woxic, this is going south.
Hey, Voxic gets this, you can see.
Boosted over. Okay.
That's okay. That's a nice move.
Or does he? Or not. 8-7 at the end of the half here. 8-7 in favor of Mousesports on the CT side. Fnatic looking a little shaky on those last 2 rounds, so we'll see how this...
Kerrigan can back him up. 4 players towards B. Same setup as Mousesports brought to the table, if you remember. They had to save with 4 players. Lovely shot from Golden. Takes down Woxic. Now they can send everyone back towards A, knowing that they've got a stronghold at the B side.
Do they overcommit on this? No. Okay, good. Roland decides to turn back around. What's he thinking? He's thinking, looking a bit, yeah, they're trying to get a read on the situation. I do think you just go back into a default.
Exactly. You got the man advantage. Nothing, no need to stack anything. Nothing strange has to happen. Just play a usual round here. Try and hold them off. If they've got any utility, they absolutely don't. So Golden has the kit, Brolan with armor, so they can't really fend off with any smokes or flashbangs or anything. They have to try and play in front of these, and they've been smoked out.
Flash goes in. Brolan not able to capitalize on it. Double smoke. Perfectly done here by Mousesports.
They should wait now.
Wait for the smokes to clear. Oh, no, just straight on through. Looking for the shots. Rops with the flank. Brolan taking the fight to him, but it's Golden, and Golden gets head out. It is Crims and Flusha now. Flusha at the bottom of mid, though, so it's all on Crims here to deny this bomb plant, and he might be able to do it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I feel like the smokes are just about to dissipate. They weren't planting. He had plenty of chance. Rops gets his kill. There it is. And now up to just Flusha coming from Banana. They had a lead. The smokes are perfect for Mousesports, but I feel like you just concede the bomb plant and take the man advantage and then retake.
Yep, and they just spotted him, so they know where he's coming from. This is going to be it for Flusha. Impossible situation, caught in a triangle of pain. And sure enough, he goes down. So Mousesports, so he's gone.
Oh, that applies the pressure now. They have to go towards B. Flashbang's decent from Golden as well. Might buy a little bit of time here. Flusha a little bit of damage to 50-50. I feel like Golden's going down in his second. Oh, he gets him mid-air. Chris J, he'll be gutted at that one. The boost coming in. It's clumsy, though. They'll have to retreat. There's a kill from Flusha once again. Did he know the plan? Not quite. Molotov being thrown in towards spawn, and that's going to signify the CTs to swing through. Voxic with the Mat 10 can still do this, however. We'll see if he can make light work of it. They know exactly where he is. He has smoke available, but it will be Fnatic to pick it up. What a great round that was. Golden doing absolutely everything he could there. And this will be a flash attack out the apartments. You ideally smoke towards the library side, flash over, and this is a surprise pounce. But Crims gets the bomb early. Quick rotations coming through, and no frags found. Rops will have to do all the heavy lifting here, but that's not going to be enough. There's no real chance to strike back here. Voxic still with the AK, but down he goes to the AWP. It looks like it's all done now. Karrigan, he'll be dropped as well. Fnatic, a war cry comes through. They know what a big deal that is. It's monumental in the context of this map utility. They have 1 smoke and 2 flashbang. That smoke's been used towards library. What do they do now? The bomb's at the bottom of B. They have no way of it. They're going for the old banana split here, and that's going to be a lovely bit of work here, all from both players. Voxic, like I said, not going down without a stunning fight here. That's a great shot.
Yeah, that's so key from Crims. Oh, there's still a man behind, though. Frozen. Does JW realize it?
Yeah, but even if they don't, they've got 30 seconds here. They need to step up. Luckily, it's a horrendous smoke from the CT side. There's still a chance. Frozen might be able to save the day here, but they're running out of time.
That's unfortunate for Golden. Backs off, and now Voxic has got the angle. Just wait. Just wait if you are Fnatic. Play the clock. All you have to do is play the clock. Frozen takes JW. That's fine, but play the clock now at this point.
They know he's back right.
10 seconds. They're going to peek him together. They keep stepping into the angles. They keep stepping into the angles, Fnatic. Well, undeciding.
Yeah, they'll have to let that one go by. That was looking so good for Fnatic, but well held as well. It's Voxic once again with 2 kills to his name, and that amazing shot.
Where did Crims get that kill? Oh, Crims on short. Looked like he threw the smoke, just managed to pick Karrigan. Okay, then.
Buys some good time as well. There's no trade potential with that incendiary down. Should be a kill from JW. Rare miss from him. Goes for the repeat. Get a challenge into flames, and he makes up for it. There's a flash from Crims as well there. So now a 5 versus 3. Big round here. 25 seconds. They have to go B. They know it. Chris J's waiting to see if anyone peeks from the coffins here. With this sort of time taken, there's going to be a rotation from JW for sure. He's going to start coming in from CT spawn, which he will. They don't have a smoke. They have to go in dry, and luckily, the sniper's now not seen of the crime, but the bomb goes down. 10 seconds remaining. Even if they find both these kills, it's going to be a scramble to get that bomb down. I don't think there's a chance now. 5 seconds remaining. Can't plant. Cannot. As it will be JW to close things out.
DreamHack have gone back on that, huh?
Yeah. Which I think is a nice compromise. Like they at least they can get stuck in the freeze time. Like I'm not bothered either way, but it's a different change, you know. It's okay.
It's all right for tournaments to differentiate themselves in a way. But train Mouse's pick. So this is Fnatic's pick, and so far Fnatic are looking fairly confident. JW with the incendiary. It's going to be a second too late. Karrigan trying to hunt him down. JW, man, really playing with fire.
I think it's just JW there. We talked about this setup. Crims doesn't need to swing yet. Oh, it's going to be a big play from Fnatic, looking for round number 15 here. The desperate play, but Chris J absolutely denied. Prolam, so strong today. What an absolute warrior of the A bomb site. He continues his domination.
In the face, down to 39 HP. At Fnatic right now, they want it. They're going for the play. Catching Rops with the nade in his hand, looking for the trade. It's Crims going all the way. 2 kills for Crims. Chris trades it, but the damage is done. Man advantage for Fnatic, plenty of nades as well. Mousesports have used nearly all of their utility. Backs to the wall. Karrigan and Chris are limping along as well. Low HP. It's all on Voxic. He's got his Krieg now. Let's see. Can he make the magic happen again?
It's going to have to be the rabbit out of the hat at this point.
Oh, did they go for the boost again?
I don't think they need it. There's no
There's no real pressure. I would really like, yeah, there we go. Golden, get on up there. Get on up there. Of all the rounds to use it.
It's actually kind of sick when you have both players in CT as well, because you can take the aggro off one another, but they go to a more traditional stance. It's going to have to be a B finish here. Tournament life on the line. Through the flames, they will not go. It's too perfect. They know it. They're stuck in. They're locked. Molotov over. And this is where it could all come crashing down for Mousesports here. Good flashbang. They don't focus toward the booster, but Flusher, he's doing a great job. Gets another dink now. 3 versus 2. Up to Golden to try and deny this plant. 30 seconds remaining, but it will come through. 2 players rotating from B. Vox has got 1 HP. Surely won't be doing much with this. It's Chris J with the Krieg on the bomb site to save the dreams of Mousesports. Golden's being very patient. He doesn't want to give this up, even though he knows it's a lock-in. Wants to guarantee success here. Chris J at the back. Surely it's all done. 1 more bullet will do it, and there it is. Fnatic will be knocking Mousesports out of the tournament. 16-12, a great performance throughout. MVP goes to Prolam for sure. What a fantastic showing he had. Amazing. So young, so talented, and learning every single tournament he goes to. Learning that discipline and how to approach these high-pressure situations, Semra.
what a rant. I mean, just so much fun to see some Inferno getting played here as well. I mean, I'm always going to be enjoying Inferno as a final map in a series because it really feels like you get to see the teams pull out all the stops. Mousesports, they showed it all. They had the methodical approach. Maybe not enough on the aggressive side, trying to rush in, trying to get the fight in early. But the nades, once the economy was running, both of these teams so good on the CT side, just shutting down portions of these maps early. And so another loss here chalked up for Mousesports, a real struggle. Paolo's going to be getting ready.